All right, now we've gotten to a point where our equations have a division sign and everything is being divided by that number. So what we're going to have to do here is we're actually going to have to first get rid of this divide, and then we can move the term. So these are the only ones that you do backwards. Now, the inverse of division, we remember, that's multiplication. The inverse of addition is subtraction. And then over here, remember, the inverse of division is multiplication, the inverse of subtraction is addition. And when you see a negative, the opposite of negative is positive, so make sure you add the negatives to get rid of them. All right, let's look back on this side. So since all of this is being divided by 3, I can't just move this 2 over like on the last one. So what I'm going to have to start with is multiply by 3 to cancel out that divide by 3. Whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other. So now these cancel, and now I have x plus 2 is equal to 15. Now, just like on the one step, we will subtract to get rid of that plus 2. Those cancel, and we get x is equal to 13. On the next one, all of this is being divided by 5. So remember, you can't just move that 3 over by subtracting 3. You've got to handle this divide by 5 first. So multiply by 5. What you do to one side, you do the other. Multiply by 5. Now they'll cancel, and we'll get x plus 3, because the only thing that cancels out is that divide by 5. You still have everything on the top. And x plus 3 will equal to negative 10. So what do we do for plus 3? We subtract 3. We want to get x by itself. Now x is equal to negative 13. On this last one, same thing. We got to get rid of divide by negative 3. So we're going to multiply by negative 3. Multiply this side by negative 3. These cancel, and all I have is 4 plus x is equal to negative 6. Now, to move this 4 over, do the opposite. So minus 4, those cancel, and we get x is equal to negative 10. On these ones, they're going to be just the same as the other ones, except for instead of adding as our other step, these all have a subtract, and this one has adding a negative. So, since both terms up top are being divided by the bottom, we have to cancel out this divide by 2 first. So, multiply by 2, multiply this side by 2, they're going to cancel, and we'll get x minus 3 equals 8 times 2, which is 16. Cancel out that minus 3 by doing plus 3. Those cancel, and we get x is equal to 19. Next one's going to work just the same way. Multiply by 4, because we're canceling out that divide by 4. They cancel. I'll get x minus 4 is equal to negative 20. Cancel out that minus 4 by adding 4. Those will cancel, and we'll get x is equal to negative 16. Now, on this last one, the first step is still the same. Get rid of this divide by 3 by multiply by 3. Multiply by 3. They'll cancel. I get negative 6 plus x is equal to negative 6. Now on this one, since this is a negative 6, the opposite of a negative is positive. So you're going to have to do plus 6. Those cancel. And we get x is equal to negative 6 plus 6. Those would cancel as well. So x here equals 0. All right? Remember, 0 is a number. It could be a solution sometime. I want you to go ahead and pause the video and try each of these down in the more practice zone, and then I'll show you your answers in just a minute. So please pause the video now. Alright guys, check your answers, and then after you've checked your answers, If you made a mistake and you don't see why, or if you think I made a mistake, go ahead and send me a message or a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. That was the notes. Good luck on your assignment.